Have a great game, man.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Atlanta Hawks. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Well, All-Star break, Doris, is certainly an exciting part of the season. How does that affect a team's momentum?
Kevin, it's exciting, but the time leading into and out of All-Star Weekend is important. Everyone looks forward to the break, but you've got to stay locked in on the games in front of you. Then when you come out of All-Star break, you've got to lock in quickly, so the best teams are always focused.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. They've got Trae Young. He's out there with White, and it's Griffith in at the 5 spot. Young inside. It's tipped. Here's Jay. And it's White with the rebound. Pass to Watson. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Jay misses.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Now, here is Young. Not a lot of room. And it's off from three-point range. For Boston, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 in the field here in what's been a very difficult start for them. The 3 from Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Passes it to Watson. Three-pointer. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Now here's White. Young outside. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Celtics passing it around, and they pick up 2.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Now, here is Young. Defense right on him. Pass to Griffith. Brown against Garnett. There's the pass to Young. Clock at 6. Goes back up. He lays it in.
How about the hustle right there by Young? I like seeing him active on the offensive glass.
And White kicks to Young. Here's Griffith. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now, here is Young. He's covered closely. 1:19 left to play in the first. And that one, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Power down with both hands.
Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Let's get loud, fans, for Celtics Entertainment. Both teams will make substitutions.
All right.
Back in there.
The forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. Hardy is out there with Jay, and it's Capella in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. Now here's White. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And the shot goes in.
You have to be dialed in from the mid-range. Derek White says, I can do that too, folks.
Here's Jay. Following the basket by Derek White.
You can't talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Boston. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively, drew a lot of fouls in that game.
2 things are a product of that. 1, you shoot a ton of freebies. 2, the other team goes deep into its rotation. Neither one of those 2 things is going to work.
Here's Young, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Just 5 to shoot. With the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 8 points.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D. Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Here's White. That one wide left.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Jay, and he goes in for the dunk.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
The Hawks trail by 3. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. A wide open look here for Okongwu. No good on the 3. The Celtics are gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Okongwu kicks to Young. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. On offense, here are the Celtics. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Jay, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Number 11. The Hawks trail by 8. Young outside, and he drives in, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
We're talking about the pressure Young puts on the defense. I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
Boston making some changes. Persons checked in for Clint Capella. Brown comes in for Tatum. And Smith subbed in for Harden. And the basket by Jay.
Every
every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Young left side, in the air, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
That's good from Young.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And so Young nails them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Jay going inside.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Young pass to White. Down low, here's Griffith. And yes, it's good. 7 seconds left here in the second. Here's Jay. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly.
Hi everyone, let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. And a bit of a gear switch here. Shaq, you are currently trending online right now. Fans are demanding you try your hand in a hot dog eating contest.
Oh, Ernie, I actually would like to see this happen as well. I bet some of these guys would humble you, Shaq.
Come on now, stop it. It wouldn't be fair. I'd be putting up Wilt Chamberlain numbers as a rookie contestant.
Well, the key is being able to stretch your stomach, I've heard. Yours is already stretched from the post-Laker days, though.
Nope.
And now let's talk about this one. Man, what a great start for the Celtics.
They're extremely active. I mean, relentless on the boards, getting a lot of 50-50 balls. Great work ethic.
A sensational start for them. Lots of positive momentum heading into the second half. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Trae Young is out there with White. Then it's Garnett, and it's Griffith in at center, locking down the middle. Doris, when you and I think about the playoffs back in the bubble, you can see how much of an impact the fans have during games.
Personally, Kevin, I hope never to see a bubble again because the energy and the atmosphere inside NBA arenas is so electric you can almost reach out and touch it. And obviously, the players love the opportunity to perform in front of their home fans.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Jay, in that last matchup against Toronto, got the job done. He had 34 points, as well as getting 5 rebounds. He was an imposing presence, which should surprise no one. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Now here's Garnett after the miss from Jay. Now Young. He's got 11. And Garnett has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. From the wing, Young's shot is off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Count it. Jay's got the lead up to 13 now for Boston.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Let's keep it up.
And a quick look at some of the numbers for Miles Turner.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Pass to White. Plenty of space. Pass to Griffith. Watson kicks to White. To end the drought. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Tatum's shot is off.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
White against Smith. There's the screen. White the pass to Griffith. Here's Jay. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Line for 2, number 11.
No good on the free throw. Zinkas, he's checked in for Smith. Ball's checked in for Atlanta. He hits the second from the line. The Hawks trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The Hawks working the ball around. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Here's Jay. He's got 31.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Here's Griffith. Got a hand on it.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Basket good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Ball, the pass to White. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Griffith. It's rebounded by Person.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And again, the basket from Jay. Jay's got 13 points in the second half.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Watson for 3. Good. It's Garnett with the assist that time.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Celtics leading by 14. Here's Jay. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Ball. White looking around. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 5 to shoot. And the Hawks getting another basket right there. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Jay. Drives to the hoop. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Back to ball. Takes a three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Boston, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
For the Celtics. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Watson's checked in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Got that bucket in no time at all. Jay's got 42 in the game.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
They've got Porzingis. Jay out there with Hardy. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Drawford in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Celtics leading by 20. Jay misses. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Jay. The pass to Watson. Now here's Okongwu. Young pass to Okongwu. Young left side. Here's Perry. And he stuffs that one home.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Celtics.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Porzingis, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Young outside, fires it up. The rebound by the Celtics.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And a strong finish with two hands.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Young. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Dishes it to Watson. Back to Young. We know that scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to favor the offense? We'll see what happens.
Here's Young after the made shot from Jay to the inside. White dishes to Young. Again, Young missing. Here's Boston now. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. White the pass to Watson. Misses in close. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Boston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jay.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And the basket by Jay.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Young's shot is off. Celtics on offense. Here's Jay. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now, here is Young. Tight defense on him. Pass to Griffin. Over Person. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Jay. Here's the 3. No good that time. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge,